So today we'll talk about the perfect balance between rest and chill and working hard or our comfort zone. So regarding the two videos, I'll put it in the description below, or for the rest and chill, it is this one, or for the comfort zone, it is this one. So what's the perfect balance between the two? It's this, the G-spot. Listen, hear me out. I'm not literally talking about what you're thinking. I'm just talking about G-spot. G-spot meaning in life. G-spot in life meaning that kind of a feeling that you don't want to get out of it. That kind of a cloud nine feeling that you're almost there, but you want to stay there longer. That's the kind of success that we have in life. Meaning, we are almost seeing the finish line, but you wanted to stay there because it really, really, really feels good. But at the same time, it is also the trigger that you have to rest. You have to rest because it's always tiring, and it is tiring, but you have to rest, right? So the G-spot in life, our climax in life would be our own piece de resistance. Piece de resistance. Shout out to Caco of Autodeal and Julia of Presello. They are the two guys that I always watch lately that always talks about piece de resistance. What is piece de resistance? Piece de resistance is a certain work of art, a centerpiece. In our lives, that would be, or for artists, that would be their signature artwork. Meaning, that's how they created their artwork. That's how they get famous on. Right? There are certain artists who are good at scribing, putting just circles in a in a certain background, and that's who they are. The piece of the resistance would be also the distinction of a certain art. The distinction can be also of a certain person. For example, Michael Jordan, our Ernest. His distinction, his piece de resistance would be his greatness in basketball, which entails to having 6 championships, 2 times a 3-peat. Now, in our lives, in our daily challenges in lives, our piece de resistance, our G-spot would be our successes. For example, you wanted to buy a house. So you worked hard, you planned everything until that day that you were able to get it. In that kind of a moment, that is your piece de resistance. And also, that would be the perfect striking balance in terms of your personality. Right? So your piece de resistance, your personality, your G-spot would be who you are and how you encountered things. Now, how is that related to working hard and rest well? Now, this is the balance between you and your working hard. You creating that timeline. You see, if you rest well, or if you rest too much, you get to become lazy, right? If you work hard too much, eventually you'll get burnt out, right? So again, the striking balance in there would be you. You creating that balance between you working hard and then giving time for yourself to rest. Now, why did I talk about G-spot? G-spot would definitely be the trigger point. Whenever you're in that part wherein you are, excited, you're that kind of unexplainable feeling. That's why I use G-spot as, as an example, because literally that kind of a feeling is unexplainable, right? You just want to be in that moment, but you know this is gonna finish soon, but you don't want to get out of that moment. So literally right now, the G spot, or that kind of a G spot, would tell us that, hey, you're almost there. So whenever you're almost there, you also have to remind yourself that after ending it, you have to rest. But again, your personality would tell you because whenever we feel rested, whenever we feel, relaxed, definitely we wanted to stay there, right? But that's also the very time, this is crucial, because whenever you're in that moment of resting, you have to also stop yourself in order for you not to get too lazy. And that's why I'm telling you guys, or us, that this is the perfect striking balance for you to know what kind of a personality you have, right? How long will you rest? What kind of a next challenge would you want in life? For example, when you got a house, what's next? Got a car, or a kid, or everything that you wanted in life, or for example, a health card for your parents, or a new house for your parents. That's how you organize things. That's how you plan things in order for you to get where you wanted. And again, that kind of a piece de resistance would eventually entail to who you are, what kind of a personality you have. Goal-oriented, business-oriented, business-minded, a family-loving guy. You see, that's the kind of piece de resistance you will be having in life. That's the kind of piece de resistance that you would definitely want to have to continue in your life. So again, the perfect balance between rest and chill and comfort zone would be your personality, because you are the very person who would control when to go back into creating new plans, new goals, new comfort zone, and after everything that you did, give time to yourself to rest. So you see, that's the perfect balance again. So thank you very much for listening. If I was able to help you guys with this video, just kindly share it. Leave a comment if something striking into our talk that could help us out, or you want to add something to it, and leave a like. And also consider subscribing and follow our Facebook page. So thank you very much, and have a really great one. Stay safe, you guys.